What's going on, everybody? It's Crypto Vision here again with another crypto market update. In today's video, we're going to be going over DEGEN and JASMY, two of the small cap altcoins that I hold. And man, this weekend correction is bleeding into Monday. People are probably fearful. People are probably thinking, oh no, what are we doing? Are we going to go lower? We're going to do this, we're going to do that. We're going to solve all those questions today. So if you like today's video, drop a like, hit that sub button, and leave a comment where you're tuning in from. Appreciate it. So if we got DEGEN here on the chart on the weekly, and boy, this looks this is one of the best looking charts I've seen in a while, right? Man, this looks great. And so I had a question from Lucky about price targets once we hit this 1 cent area, right? Are we going to see a steep retracement? Where are we going to go from here? So if we just pull up let's do a fib based extension. So I'm going to actually disregard this whole move up through here because it's not a valid 1-2. Right, we correct way lower than the initial starting price. So we're going to use this 1-2. Okay. And then we're going to see where we can where we can see some actual prices, right? Where we can see some actual prices. And so typically for the third wave, if this is really a 1-2, your third wave of the first wave is going to go to the 1618 to the 2618 to the 4236, right? So overall, I mean, we could see, Lucky, this is for you. So if you're thinking, hey, okay, overall, right? I'm not a financial advisor. This isn't financial advice, but if you're in for lower and we see, or if you're in for right around here, right, and we see prices come up to this 1272 1618 area, yeah, we could definitely see a correction. I would need to look at the RSI, Fu Manchu, what the structure looks like. But something like this really does move on its own. It doesn't really have to follow these levels. These are just levels of interest that I think are gonna definitely, show some support or resistance, especially up through here. This 2618. Once we get up through here. And then this 4236. I mean, I'm expecting us to go to higher than this, especially if this alt season is what it's really looking like, and with the amount of money gonna be flowing in from Bitcoin, right? It's gonna be great. So from a low to a high, actually I could do this, right? Because it pretty much did like a full retracement, right? I mean, this is showing us some crazy prices. Let's do an extension on this real quick. Fib base extension. And we're all the way down here. I mean, this is just right. So the 113, the 1618 is at 8%. I mean, cents. So pretty much 5 cents to 7 cents to all the way up to 12 cents. So I mean, that'd be absolutely insane to get up to 12 cents. That'd be insane. So I could leave these up, especially for if you're interested to see, ROI, return on investment, possibly, right? This is not. These are just ideas, right? That doesn't mean we can go higher, we can go lower, but these are definitely ideas that, are reasons to believe in something you invest. You gotta have conviction, right? You gotta have a reason of why you're investing into something, and these are some of the reasons why I am. And for the most part, the reason why I'm investing in this is because of the structure, right? It just looks like it's just winding up. It looks like a beach ball, right? The beach ball's underwater. You kind of let it up a little bit, then you slam it back down deeper. Pull it up a little bit more, slam it back down deeper. So this beach ball is way deep down here with all this pressure and momentum on the downside. And typically you just get an explosive move. So in terms of the RSI, see, we're going to need this RSI to flip this week. Once we get moving above the RSI, that's when you see these crazy moves. So until that happens, we can just keep going sideways. But here's the thing, look where we're at. I mean, this is it's the tip of the iceberg. Like, what do we do, right? Look at this, tip of the iceberg. It's so compressed, right? It's so compressed, it's finding support everywhere. Right, we're going to go look at that too. So let's actually dive into that. I mean, look at this. It's just these areas of interest that we marked on Saturday. right? Came down, touched this area, bounced off of it, came back down, touched this area, bounced off it. I mean, I'm seeing a theme where your typical Elliott wave retracement levels were respected and then just absolutely obliterated. So if you were trading leverage or you're doing this and you're just, oh, this is what we're gonna do, we're gonna come down here and bounce off and then run. I feel like market makers are just liquidating people who trade based on Elliott wave, and that's why I don't. I like price structure and I like trend lines as well. I really like trend lines, price structure, and RSI levels to kind of determine, okay, where can we actually go? And so, look at this. We're closing right at this 786. That'd be key. That'd be really, really, really key, right? Close above the 786. And so, we can move this secondary target down. That's what I did for XLM, right here. This is kind of, because I'm just going to take this off. This is kind of where we want to see us close. I'm going to leave this one just because it did show some support. It's shown some resistance, right? Some resistance, resistance, resistance. And so I'll leave this one up. But we're still, we're still respecting the trend line. I mean, we've been respecting the crap out of this trend line, right? I mean, boom, touch, 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 touch. And so, right, we're still looking good. We're still looking good. I actually added some more down at this trend line again. I know, I just keep doing it. I'm a degenerate, I know, but not a financial advisor, not financial advice. So this is just based on what I'm, what I see and just how close we are to this. I mean, it was a total fake out, right? We broke out, closed above, but we just could not hold above it. It wasn't a full body candle close. So it just, it's another fake out. There's nothing more to say about that. We do have this red dot right at the 0 line, which is good. This is actually really good. You like to see red dots right at the 0 line because a green dot can follow right at the 0 line. Something like this. You want a green dot right at the 0 line. This is where you get huge moves. Yeah, you get them down here. This is the best time to buy typically, but when you see the green dot right close to it after momentum, yeah, we start to run. So the thing is, we have no momentum. We need some momentum. This RSI, man, it is looking good. I mean, don't get me wrong, it looks good. We're just coiling up. We're coiling up. So can we respect this area? What are we at right here? 43.25, 44.30. We have higher lows in RSI. Do we have, what is this? 3432, 3454. Okay, so we're almost at higher lows in RSI, lower lows in price. So that would be nice. That would be really nice. So we're still at higher highs. How much more time do we have? We have, what is this, a daily? So 6 hours. So we still have a lot of time. Still have a lot of time to work. Let's see what we do with it. We're still below the 55.86 level. What do we do from here? Right? I did these all for all the cryptos on Sunday, and man, it just, everything looked good. I was expecting maybe a little bit lower to go, but then boom, slammed down, just obliterated everything. And so we're right here at this 34.51 level, where, I mean, we are showing that we're below the trend line. This is not very good. Not very good. It's just, market makers are trying to get rid of everybody. They're trying to get rid of everybody before this next move. I can guarantee you that. So we still can bounce off this downward trend line too. Bounce off this downward trend line. We'd still have a higher low. Theoretically, still have a higher low, right? Low is 3269. This would be 3344, something down through here. So we're still looking all right. We still have the areas of support, right? Areas of support, areas of resistance. And so let's get above there and start working. This 4 hour, man, I don't like this 4 hour, how we just tanked below. Do we have any bullish divergence? Ooh, maybe we do actually. 3432, 3420, 4040. Yeah, we do. So that's nice. We're getting some bullish divergence. Can we do anything with it though? That's the thing. I don't know. We'll see. We'll find out. All right. if we can close above this, we still have, I mean, we still have 6 hours. Oh, we just opened this candle. Ah, duh. All right, let's go right here then. 40.83, 40.47. So we have a higher low in RSI, and 3463, 3432, higher low in price. So that looks good. That looks good. So I thought this just closed. I was like, oh, look at this bullish divergence, but no, we gotta wait for the candle to close. Can't get too excited. Same thing. I mean, look at this 4 hour. It was looking so good. It was looking so good. We're just slowly moving down, then boom, just crap the bed. Crap the bed. You know, it's just it's frustrating because everything was looking so good, and I was saying, hey, let's not get too excited because of this reason right here. Because of this reason, we've lost the 55.86 level. We couldn't even get to the moving average. We have a lot of work to do, ladies and gentlemen. We are looking like we're gonna get a lower low. I'll update everything. I kind of want to keep it to see where we're gonna go. You know, I will add something right here. This is kind of where we bounced from last time to get a big move. Or something like that. Right. So we could get a lower low. We could. I mean, on this RSI I'm talking about. I'm sorry, RSI I'm talking about. Could get a lower low on the RSI. It could give us some bullish divergence. So let's wait and see. Right. If you're looking to add, these areas are looking very enticing to add. You know, I'll be adding some more if it drops. If it drops down through here, I'll be adding a little bit more. And then even if it drops down to take out all of this liquidity and still have a higher low through here, I'll be adding. So again, not a financial advisor, not financial advice, but it's just part of, I mean, what I've come to understand is these mini pumps and dumps are just really getting out leverage, really getting out people who pile in, who have no patience, who have very little to no understanding of what market structure looks like, market sentiment, or anything like that. So just keep your wits about you. I gave us some targets, some price targets for the upwards, so upward price targets. So that should keep you, you know, that. And if you have some conviction, this is a meme coin on base, the biggest meme coin on base. It, you know, it survived this bear market with a nice solid pump afterwards, and we're just getting more structure and more correction, and we're coming to a head right now. And so let's see what we do with that. Okay, moving forward. So we have JASMY here. So see the difference of JASMY and DEGEN. JASMY, we still have room to the downside to go. We really could come all the way back down. If we're looking at this high to low, low to high, low to high. I mean, we're right at that 786. We're right. I mean, if we close below the 786, we could. I mean, we're definitely going to take out these lows. 100%. We're going to take out these lows. So how did we respect this 618 area? Not really. I mean, we kind of did. We kind of rejected off of this one. This level we did not respect at all. So that's a key level. Key level to hold today is that you know, 786 level, super key level. I mean, we're still in an uptrend, but like I said, we can come all the way back down and touch this, take out everything, come back down to, pardon me, the 1-3 level, right? 1-3 level for sure can take this out. Overall, high to low to high, because this is just a longer correction. Wow, we're sitting right on. It's the same area. But just all this area is right below it too. All this area is right below it. The 618 is at 1.4. That does 1.420. Maybe wick below the 618, excuse me, and then take out all of this. Because I'm thinking we take this out. I think market makers are aiming for this stuff right here. Just because it looks like there's a lot of liquidity in here, right? You came down, came up. It's just there's a lot of wicks to the downside. So they're trying to puncture and they're trying to dip their beak down in there. So I could definitely see us coming down to this 1.420 area. I'll add a nice little red line right here. We'll go a little bit below it, like right there. There we go. It's always a little bit below or a little bit above. I think a little bit below. just to take out a little bit more liquidity, right? Take out some of these guys right through here. So I can get rid of this guy. So we have some levels, right? We have some levels, line in the sand, 1412 area until we break that. Then we're looking to this lower trend line. So we definitely want to see a this is looking kind of like, it doesn't look like you got like a head, shoulder, head, or and then left shoulder, right shoulder, and then slam back down. So they don't look very inviting. Can I say? They just don't look inviting at all. So it just looks corrective, overall corrective. Can we get a extension on here for all the peeps that want to see some market? So we'll come down here, some moves on the markets. All right, we've came back up, touched that 786, couldn't get above it, rejected off the 6917, and rejected off the 0.5. So, I mean, realistically, this is the line of this. I mean, we got to get above 2 cents. We got to get above 2 cents to sniff higher prices, and then we can look to target that 3.1 cents all the way to the 4.4 cents to that 6.5 cents, right? And beyond, right? And beyond. But first things first, we got to get out of this correction. We got to get through this correction and see, what are we actually doing right here? There's so many possibilities right here. I really want to see us kind of see if we come back down and test this trend line and bounce. This pennant does end, like I said. This one actually, JASMY is the one that does go out further. It goes out to the October, and it did run late last time. On the daily, we have a red dot, which is not surprising. We have a red dot. The Fu Manchu the momentum is down with stochastics pointing down. We have the RSI, right? Lower. We got lower highs. Do we get a lower low? We're still holding higher lows. So, it's JASMY, like I've been saying, it's the most tricky coin I've ever done. It's actually the most tricky asset I've ever invested in, but it just has such high potential, right? Those levels I showed were just for this first wave because the first wave of the third wave, pardon me. And so, because of the price structure, I do believe we're getting ready for something larger. But right, we're right here on this trend line, on this RSI. So we're coming up to a head. What do we do with this? Let's go to the 4 hour. All right, the 4 hour looked beautiful. Like again, these all looked so good. They look so good, just oscillating, slam down, finding some support right here at this level, this key level. And so what do we do from here, right? Can we get any kind of price movement? This is on the 4 hour chart for the trend line. 4 hour chart for the trend line. And so we are seeing a little close below. This looks honestly kind of like we're just flagging out. Just looks like we want to just push lower, if I'm being honest. It doesn't look the greatest, right? It doesn't look the greatest. We're kind of just flagging out, upward flag, and then we're just gonna shoot down. So that's what it looks like. I hope not, but it'd be a good buying opportunity. It's just pushes everything back. And so we're still in it though. We're still in it to win it. The RSI on the 4 hour just absolutely tanked. Right? Do we have a lower low? We're like at equal lows right now. Let me throw something up right here on this. There we go. Cool. So we're at like equal lows right now. What do we do from here? Time will tell. Right? I do believe that. So this is what I'm thinking. Based off this extension. Nope, wrong one. Based off just what we saw Friday and what we're getting today, we're looking like we want to definitely at least come down, have a double bottom. I mean, we're closing below the 786. It's not looking good. Closing below the 786. This is holding as temporary support, but if you close below the 786, you're more than likely going to target lower prices. That's just how it is. All right, that's just how it is. So I can see us hitting this 1412, especially when you're looking at the daily. right? You're looking at the daily, come down 1412, even coming down to this 1378. It just looks, it looks like we're having lower highs. We're still in a downward trend. And by the way, this trend line is from the weekly. So that's why we've had some fake outs. Fake out. It's been tricky, ladies and gentlemen. JASMY's been tricky, but it has so much upside, right? That 6 to 7 cents upside is not even the top. That's just the next move up, right? 7-8 cents mark. I think we could go up to that 17, 18 cent, maybe 20 cents this cycle. So large ROI. So again, not a financial advisor. This isn't financial advice, but these are the reasons why I invest in these. I mean, look at the market cap. It's 740 million, right? 740 million. That's it. That's nothing. This thing can absolutely rip. What is DEGEN today? 83 million, right? Compared to, let's look at like XLM is at 12 billion. Chainlink, where is it at? Doesn't even have it today. Nice. I might need a different exchange, but whatever. So those are the levels for today, just to watch for. We're looking for a bounce. We're looking for some support, and then we can start to run. So if you like today's video, drop a like, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment where you're tuned in from, any advice, any feedback, whatever. I take it all. So you have a good rest of your day, and thanks for stopping by. Peace.